Oh, I can't wait for this day to end. This has been the worst day. Everything that I tried went wrong. Every time I'd sat down and worked, the phone rang, I get interrupted. I'm sitting there doing my best. The boss is on my butt the whole day. There's nothing I could do right. I got called out on the carpet in front of everybody, and they laid into me. Every time I tried... Okay, that's enough complaining. Great acting, by the way, Mike. Thank you very much. Ever have days like that? Sure. We all have days like that. You may be having a day like that right now. I didn't have a particularly great day today. It wasn't horrible. But, you know, life is full of days like that. I like to call this segment The Miracle of Tomorrow. And this is not something that you find in Disneyland. Oh, where are you going? We went to Fantasyland, and then we went to the Miracle of Tomorrow. Oh yeah, who's over there? Some guy named Mike? No, forget I even said anything about Disneyland. The Miracle of Tomorrow, to me, is that no matter how bad it gets today, no matter what happens, and sometimes it can get really bad, and I know I was just having some fun a second ago, but sometimes it can get horrible. I'm talking about things that don't even have to do with your work. Could be physical, you could be really, really hurt, you could feel really, really sick. And sometimes the miracle tomorrow takes a few tomorrows. But for the point I'm trying to make, no matter how bad it gets today, the one thing you have to always remember is that there is a miracle called tomorrow. And by that I mean never give up. Never think that things are so bad for one day that a good night's sleep, or even a restless sleep, just closing your eyes and letting that sun go down, and then letting the sun come back up, open your eyes to a new attitude, a new world. Maybe just that 24 hours, maybe something shifted in the atmosphere, maybe the moon, the tide, something. I strongly believe that the miracle of tomorrow, where no matter how bad things seem today, that tomorrow is another day. You always have that chance to start again. And you can use that on a broader sense and not just take it literally. The miracle of tomorrow is no matter how bad things seem in life, that if you keep pushing forward, you keep trying, you know that what's going on today is the worst it's going to get. Or even it's not the worst it's going to get, you know that your luck's got to change. It has to change eventually. The miracle of tomorrow, the miracle of keep hanging in there, knowing that around that next corner might be what you've been looking for. That's got to keep you going. You have to keep going. Winston Churchill said it best, and he said it in the plainest language you could think of. When the Nazis were bombing England, and everybody wanted to just cover their heads and make it go away, Churchill said, never, ever, 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 ever give up. I told you it was basic language. But think about that. And think about, I know your days are tough. I know that sometimes the boss is on your back, and I know sometimes you're not getting along with the wife, or you have a really bad fight, or sometimes your kids are driving you nuts, or sometimes the traffic is making you crazy, or sometimes you're having really trouble making ends meet. Or sometimes you're trying to lose some weight, or you're trying to just get in shape. You're trying to do a lot of different things, and it's just not working that day. The miracle of tomorrow is that tomorrow's another day, and with it, it brings a whole new opportunity to try again. But can you imagine what our problems look like compared to people like back in the 40s when the Nazis were bombing Europe? Or even today, where there's people being bombed in Iraq, Afghanistan. There's horrible things going on in Africa and different parts of the world. Even for those people, they have to believe there's always tomorrow. The miracle of tomorrow. And compared to what a lot of those people go through, our problems don't seem as bad, do they? They're still bad. Why? Because they're ours. They still mean a lot. Why? Because they're yours, right? They're still important. Why? Well, because you're the center of the universe, your own little universe. And I'm not saying that facetiously, because that's the way people think. But the miracle tomorrow is no matter how bad it gets today, we always have a chance to try it again. So think about that. The next time today's got you down, the good part is we always have tomorrow. Peace.